going on out there, Raider Nation? Came up short today against the Indianapolis Colts, 31-26. And what to say about this game? We were already eliminated by the time this game, was underway. The Chiefs won, so that eliminated us. And with the Chargers losing, the Chiefs are now AFC West Division champions. So next week's game is going to be about pride. Pretty sure Chiefs are going to play all their starters next week because they want to, they're fighting for whatever seed they're going for. It might be 3. Yeah, they're fighting for the 3rd seed. I don't know if they can get the number 2 seed or not. But like I said, what to say about this game? I mean, had opportunities. Shot ourselves in the foot, a few times. They ran all over us, about 190 yards rushing, and they shut down our running game pretty good. And Manning didn't have an impressive game. He had 3 touchdown passes, but he also had 2 picks. And despite those 2 picks, we were still unable to pull out the victory. We had no turnovers. Of course, the negatives, the penalties. We had a couple pass interference calls. And I don't know if they're legit or not. I mean, I got to see the replay because I was getting ready for work and I was just like, fuck, man, because that big one on Stanford was huge. But I mean, we kept fighting back. We just couldn't punch it in. We had we had 4 field goals, 4 or 5 field goals. He had quite a few. He had a 59-yarder, which is, when he's on, when that guy's on target, he's on target. But we just couldn't punch it in the end zone. I mean, the times that Manning was successful, he stepped up. We tried to blitz him, and he would audible out, change the play. And you guys a great quarterback. What can I say? Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, hands down. And I did like the way we fought back. I mean, it just started off great, just like the Miami game. Jacoby Ford just takes the kick with 99 yards. We're up by that 7-0. Offense took a while to get clicking, and then they started to move the ball, kind of on the ground because corners were playing pretty aggressive, and like I said, Manning's game wasn't impressive at all. Just he had a lot of 2 touchdown passes, but they fought hard. This team compared to the old Raiders, the old Raiders would have given up, especially when it was 31-19. You could see in that drive, that when they were in our territory, I forgot what was 3rd and something. And we blitzed, all that blitz, and he found, I think, his tight end for a first down. You see the frustration, and I don't know who it was. Was it Branch or I think it might have been Branch or Route or somebody that was frustrated. And then, of course, that blitz again when they scored. Was it Gaston, whatever his name is? Chris Johnson was on him, and you can see Raiders we were frustrated, but they didn't give up. The offense drove down, scored with under 2 minutes left to go. I couldn't get the onside. We still had an opportunity, but it would have been slim anyway. Even we had wasted all our timeouts with about a minute 30 seconds left. And it was 3rd down for them. That's when Manning got that big run, put the game away. But even then, if he didn't get it, they would still been able to run like a good 40 seconds off the clock, and us to go down the field and have to score a touchdown with no timeouts. It would be pretty difficult. But I'm just glad they fought. They didn't give up. Colts, even though with all their injuries, they're a pretty damn good team. They're probably gonna make the playoffs again. It was a 9th straight season. I was hoping to end that streak. Hopefully. I was hoping Raiders could beat them in that streak just because they're in front of us. Nothing personal against Indianapolis. I never had any animosity towards them. But I mean, came up short. We're out. Like I said, we're out before even the game started. But all in all, we got one more game left. Hopefully, we'll beat the Chiefs next week. Be 6-0 in our division. It's crazy because we won't be division champions. Hopefully we'll be 8-8. Even if we finish 7-9, I could say this season, it's a step up. I mean, it's got to start somewhere. Can't expect to be 5-11 and all of a sudden just fucking go 13-3 or some shit like that. I mean, the only time I've ever seen that is when the fucking Rams, Kurt Warner came out of nowhere, and then in the Super Bowl. But it's got to start somewhere, and it's kind of looking optimistic for next year. But you still got one more game left, and it's like I said, Chiefs already got it, but they're gonna play their starters for seeding now. But let's do what we can to knock them around and make sure they go into the playoffs uncomfortable. You know, that's all I'm really gonna say. We love our silver and black. You know, it was pretty fun watching them this year. You know, so hopefully we can go to 8-8. You know, and until next week against Kansas City, it's Ronarks, and I'm out.